I went to 7-Eleven the other day, and I went to get some Red Bull because I was feeling really tired, and I still had a lot of work done to do. And I still had a lot of work to get done, and it was about 12 o'clock. So I thought I'd go get some energy drinks to give me some energy, and I would just go through the night, finish all my work, and be done. And so I went to 7-Eleven and I got two Red Bulls, and I went home. I drank them, wasted a bunch of time, didn't get any work done, went to sleep really late when I had to get up really early, got like 3 hours of sleep, and just fucked myself. And the whole day before that, I felt amazing. I felt just just great, completely aware. I don't really know how else to call it, what else to call it, but just really aware of what I wanted, what I was gonna do to get it, how would I achieve what I want to achieve, where I want to go, where I want to be. And I just felt really happy. And so, but I didn't get everything done that I wanted to. So I thought, the night I can use that as a way to finish it. And so I went to 7-Eleven and did all that. And so then the next day came, and completely opposite of the previous day. I didn't do anything all day. I did do some stuff just because I forced myself to, but not a proactive day at all. And yeah, I just kind of spent the day running away from my work, or running away from the things I had to get done. Um, and yeah, I did. It was just complete opposite. So then around 10 o'clock rolled around, and I thought I'm gonna go get some Red Bull and just grind out the night. And this time for real, just get all the stuff done that I didn't do today, because I really want to get at least something done, and I felt like complete shit. And I just really want to get out of that feeling of complete shit, and I thought maybe, just drink a bunch of energy drinks, like get myself super hyped up, and just do it. And so I go to 7-Eleven to get some energy drinks, and then I think, you know what, actually, if I go to Safeway, I can get more, because it's cheaper there. If I go to the grocery store, I can just get more because it's cheaper. So I go to the grocery store, and I go to the aisle for energy drinks, and I start looking at the ingredients, and I'm like, wow, these are all awful for you. This is bad for you. This is bad for you. This is bad for you. I already know this. Energy drinks don't really work for me, but I need some sort of placebo effect, and I knew this to get me going, to get me fired up, to give me energy, to give me something to push me. And so I was looking through, and I was like, why would I buy this? Why would I buy this? But at the same time, I was thinking, you know what? I came there with a plan of buying 50 energy drinks. And I said, while I still have these, until I finish them, I'm not going to allow myself to stop grinding and to just stop pushing. I'm just going to keep going. And I'm going to keep, like, working towards what I want. And then when they end, when the energy drinks are, like, finished, right? I'm just going to be in that rhythm, and I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to need them anymore. But yeah, so I go there, I look at them, and I'm like, wow, this sucks, this sucks. And then as I'm looking at the Red Bull, I think actually I could just get a Monster Energy drink because it costs less, and I'll get more for the same amount. And so then I look at this other one that just came in or something like that, and it's called Wired. I think Wired just sounds awful. I don't know. It sounds like you're in a trance or something. And then I think, isn't that what I'm trying to do? And so I decide I'll come back to this. I walk around. They're about to close. I walk around and I see this woman, and she's just working away. She's stacking whatever soup cans. I don't know, whatever she was doing, but she's just working. I walk by her. There's no one else in the store. And so you think, she doesn't really care too much, but she's just working, doesn't even look at me. And I look at her for a minute. I think, wow, that's awesome. I want to be in that state of focus where you're just getting everything done. And so I just look at her. She doesn't pay any attention to me, does whatever she has to do, and just gets through it really quickly. And I'm like, wow, I wanna be able to do that. This feels like shit right now. That's not how I feel. Good for her though. Like a giraffe could have walked by her and it wouldn't have mattered. Like she would have just done whatever she had to. And so I keep walking around, and I think about the energy drinks and why I'm buying them, and I'm like, I'm just buying these to get this placebo, and I know this, but but it doesn't really matter what I use to get this effect. All I want is to get out of this shitty feeling, and to be proactive again, and just be productive, and just get the stuff done that I want to get done, and get my shit done. And so I think about this, and I think, I could literally just get a sandwich, eat it, and tell myself that this will give me energy, and it would have the same effect, if not a better one, because it doesn't have all the chemicals that the energy drinks have. And I would just get the same, if not even a better effect from like the stupid sandwich that I make, rather than this energy drink that I drink. And then I just sort of hit this realization of it doesn't matter what I do. It's all up to me. It's all up to I. Of how whatever it is will impact me, how I will feel. And this either is this. There's a lot of things that we know, but until they click and until we realize them, until we subconsciously have this principle or this idea ingrained in our brains, we don't really use them, because we have to actively think about it, and we have to actually dedicate energy to this thought, and it's not like a principle we live on. But I just thought about the fact that I could use anything to get myself fired up. It doesn't matter what it is, but the point is that I'm just looking for a placebo. And if I buy these energy drinks right now, they're not going to help me at all, because if my attitude towards the work I'm doing is I'm not going to get shit done, fuck this stuff, I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it no matter what I take. But if my attitude is let's get this stuff done right now, no matter how shitty I feel, I would still get all my stuff done, and I would feel great in the end. And so I realized this, and I thought to myself, there's no point to buying these energy drinks. And then I was going to leave, but I thought, you know what? I don't want to give myself an excuse and not buy these energy drinks. And then when I don't get my stuff done, I don't want to give myself an excuse of like, oh, I didn't buy the energy drinks. If I had the energy drinks, I would have gotten through it. So I'm still standing there, and they're going to close in like 2 minutes. And I'm like, but at the same time, if I buy the energy drinks and I drink them, I'm going to say I relied on the energy drinks, and it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what I have. It doesn't matter what. Nothing matters aside from my attitude and how I choose to perceive things and how I choose to act and feel. If I do get the energy drinks, I'm going to tell myself that, and let's say my attitude is already negative towards the work I have to do, and I don't want to do it. If I get the energy drinks, I'm going to tell myself, wow, these are more full of chemicals, do more harm than good. And they won't even have like the energy effect that I desire, right? But if I don't get the energy drinks, I'm going to tell myself, wow, if I got the energy drinks, I would have had enough energy to do this. So the excuse is there no matter what. The point I'm trying to make is that the only thing that mattered in that scenario was I. It didn't matter what the other variables were. It was me. It was I. I decide how I perceive things. I decide what impacts me in what way, how anything around me affects me. And if I need an excuse for something, I will find it no matter what. And so that realization just really hit me, because you hear speakers say it all the time. You have the power to do whatever. It's all up to you. It's all up to you, right? It's all up to you. It's all up to you. It's your power. It's your power. You can do it. You can do it, right? But until you really realize this, until you have this sort of moment where things come together. For me, it came together in a random grocery store, right, where I was debating if I should buy a Red Bull, which is something that many people do without any thought every day. But that was just for me, my thing of, wow, none of this actually matters. And it doesn't mean that I'll always think like this and always feel like as if I'm like enlightened from now on. But it's just a really, I don't know, it's just a really, I think, important thing to realize. And it's just that we're the last filter of any information that will reach us. Meaning, we filter and we choose to perceive. It doesn't matter what comes to us. We can perceive the same thing in different ways, and we can perceive different things in the same way. If someone comes up to me and they tell me I'm a piece of shit, I could either get super hyped up and prove them wrong, or I can just tell them, you know what, they're right. And tell myself, you know what, they're right. And just completely spiral into negativity. It doesn't, the point is, it's the same thing, it's the same person, it's the same words, but it's how I choose to perceive it. And then it's the same way with someone that's helping me, right? Someone can try to help me, and I can even think, wow, they're pitying me. They're looking down on me. They think I'm weak. They think I need their help, right? And I can just like put myself down again, or I can be like, all right, this person's nice. Let's do this. Let's work together, and let's achieve more. But the once again, same thing in both scenarios. It's just I chose to perceive it differently in scenario 2 from scenario 1, and I chose to act differently based on how I perceived it. And so the thing that's the same, it's all up to me. Whatever the outcome is, it's up to me. And it doesn't matter if I drank a Red Bull, if I didn't before that, if I ate a sandwich, or if I didn't before that. Those are all meaningless. It's always going to be up to me. It's always going to be up to I. And just realizing this is I think a big thing. And I'm not going to spend those $50 just because, I don't know. I guess I'm hoping I can look back at them from time to time and remember why I have them. But it's just, maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of this than it needs to be. I honestly don't know, but it just felt really good to consciously and then subconsciously realize this and really like feel it, rather than just knowing that it's something that exists and hearing it from people that aren't myself. Hearing speakers tell you have the power, but really feeling it and realizing it and understanding it feels really amazing. And I'm hoping that whoever sees this can either relate to it or understand me, or yeah, I'm just hoping it helps someone. For you, it may be a different way that you understand it, or that you realize it, or that you feel it, I guess. But yeah, I just want to say that.